John Sanders with Limitless. Hey, that little intro just reminded me of a plan that I had one tournament where I wanted to make the winning team feel really, really good. And also I wanted to add some like levity, some like some funness in the post-championship bliss. So I wanted the winning team to stand by the losing team like they do in boxing, and I would raise one hand up, basically. But I wanted to do that with editing. And the way that I wanted to do it was to have both teams standing by each other, and then all of a sudden make them explode with editing, the losing team, but have the kids just fall down in real life. And then I was going to add explosions and then like pan over to the winning team. And then I quickly was like, okay, that's not going to happen. But I asked the teams, both teams, the winning team and the losing team. I think we were the losing team, I believe. I'm not sure. But I was like, would you have done that for the winning team? And they were like, no. Even the winning team said no. Y'all are lame, man. Like, you lost the game. It's a game. Yes, you should be totally torn up about losing, but it shouldn't last that long. And, I mean, you should, like, add to it and be like, you know what? I'm going to do this embarrassing thing right now, but next time that we win, you better do it for me, all right? Because, I mean, that's what, like, the whole walk is. That's what the whole, like, boxing is when you have to stand up there. They already know who won. You got your butt kicked. You're there, like, drooling, and they're like, stand up now. Stand up so we can tell everyone who won. They're like, they know who won. They know who lost. And then they still make you stand there, and then they put the other guy's hand up, like. So I mean, I thought it was cool. So, but with that said, I don't know how to say this. Take the games super seriously because they should be all that matter in the world, yes. But then don't take the games super seriously either because they don't matter. You have to see both, and the more that you can balance that, the better that you're on in terms of like turning it on, turning it off. The more that you're mastering your mind, the better that you're going to do. If you let the game just destroy you for like 3 days, during those 3 days, you probably didn't get workouts in, so you're going to suck. All right. And if you let your head get so big because you're like, we won, I'm the greatest, you're probably not working out as hard as you should be. So you need to learn how to balance those things. And I know it's hard to tell you to just turn off the passion because your passion is so strong, but it is a game. And that's always your out, is that it's just a game. So that should bring up that should make you feel better either way. Whether your head's so big, I go, it's just a game, and you go, oh yeah. Or whether your heart is so small and you're like, I'm destroyed, it's just a game. Oh yeah. All right, so it's just a game, needs to be a part of it. But during the game, you can't be thinking that crap. All right, during the game, it is not just a game. Don't you dare think that it's just a game. During those 40 minutes, 40 game minutes, all right, because, the games last longer than 40 minutes. It is not just a game. It is everything in the planet. It means everything. It means everything. It means everything. Then it doesn't. So please learn to master that. At least want to. I see in some of you guys' eyes. You guys don't even care about that. You're like, no, I hate these guys forever. I will never shake their hands. They have brought plight upon my people and my land. And you guys are like, dude, calm down, man. But not during the game. Don't calm down. So, anyways, moving on to the quote of the day. Quote of the day is, be quick, but don't hurry. All right, be quick, but don't hurry. Yes, you want to up the notch. You want to press forward. You want to go bang, 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 bang. But you don't want to make mistakes. You don't want to shoot too fast. You don't want to like not involve your teammates. You don't want to like overextend the play or like be too quick in like terms of like playing defense where like you gamble too much. All right, you don't want to hurry. But you do want to be quick. So when you are on offense, yeah, you want to slow it down, but you want to pass the ball hard. And then you want to cut super fast. And then you want to stop. Then you want to step inside underneath the basket and then cut out super hard. All right, so it's about like changing your speed and stuff like that. But be quick, but don't hurry. All right, yes, you want to drive hard. You want to do all these things hard. I believe that that's just like when you get a rebound. And there's everyone around you and they're like hacking you just like slightly and the ref's not calling it and you're like, I gotta be strong, and then you go up as hard as you possibly can and then you miss the layup because you were going too hard. It's like that. You want to be strong, you want to be tough, you want to be like powerful, but then you want to be like soft for the layup. So in this terms, you do want to be quick, you do want to strike like lightning, but you gotta do it without hurrying. So pretend like you're like a sniper. Snipers are the best ones. All right. Yes, they're gonna fire that bullet at you real quick, but they're gonna wait to do it. Wait to strike. Wait to strike, and then strike hard. Strike hard again. Then wait. So there's a balance in this thing. What's up? How you doing, Teo Trujillo? How you doing, man? If you're here, check it in the comment section so that I know that you're here. So I basically will just play you more because I think that you care about the game more. I'll be like, well, he cares. Put him in the game. Tie goes to the runner. If you never heard that, look up some baseball terms. Anyway, let's check the story of the day. Watch it.
You, yourself, not someone else, need to determine where you want to go and what you want to do in your life. And once you make that decision, you can begin mapping a plan to get there and focusing on that objective every single day.
So that is true. If you couldn't follow along with that, it's you, yourself, not someone else, need to determine where you want to go and what you want to do in your life. You need to decide whether you want to go to the NBA, to D1. You need to decide that. And then once you make that decision, you can begin mapping a plan to get there and focusing on that objective every single day. And I have an every single day objective for our newly formed elite team. All right, it's an interesting thing that we're doing where I pick 5 players and I'm gonna have those 5 players pick 5 more. All right, you guys can decide who you want to pick, and I think that I've mapped out the details. I'm mapping out these details for you guys, but you guys get to decide at your own pace. All right, what up, Josias? All right, yes, and here's what I've decided. Okay, basically, I want you guys to do the homework, and you can decide to do the extra work on the back, the basketball stuff, right? All right. I don't need you doing that every day, actually, because game weekends get kind of tough. So just Monday through Friday. So 5 days a week, you do the homework and you do the extra stuff. All right, and then on Tuesday and Thursday, when we show up, you will run. We do need you guys to run. All right, so I don't want you guys just running 0 sprints just because you guys did the homework and stuff like that, because we need to run. We need to win come July, Vegas or bust, right? Vegas or bust. We will do this. All right, so I need you guys to run. And how many sprints do I want you guys running Tuesday and Thursday? This is how I'm going to do it. All right. Based off the previous week, Monday through Friday, each player, what up, Luke? All right, each player that you guys have chosen, all right, you 5 plus the 5 that you've chosen, each player is responsible for 20 sprints. All right, and if you did the homework plus the extra, then you dropped it down to 0 sprints. So that means for the 5 days, each one of those things is worth how many points? I'm sorry, 10 points is yours. I'm sorry, 10 points is yours. Each of those things is worth 1 point. So if you post the homework on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that would be 5 points. If you post the extra work that you don't have to do, because I need you guys to run, but you don't have to do it. If you post those 2, then you get all 10 points. If everyone does that, then I guess you have 0 runs for next Tuesday and next Thursday. But I don't expect that. I expect you guys to get like 50, 45. So we're going to be running like 3:17s. All right. And we do that because we need our endurance to be high. All right. We need to run. But the way out of the runs, if you do all this extra stuff, I guess, if you're making every single shot, I guess we don't need to run as much. So I think it's a nice balance. But for me to count all that stuff, I don't want to count it. You guys count it. And here's how you're gonna count it. You're gonna look and you're gonna be responsible for one person, and that's gonna be the person that, I guess 2 people. You're gonna be responsible for yourself and the person that you brought onto the team. All right, or the person that brought you onto the team. So you guys are like a duo, them plus you. All right, and then you guys tell me how many days that you guys did it. That's it, and I'll just take your word for it. I mean, I might look and stuff like that, but yeah. And if you just figure out, did they post Monday through Friday, and did they do the extra work Monday through Friday? And out of your 2 of you guys, that's 20 runs between you. How many of those runs did you take off? All right, and if they aren't there for that Thursday, or for that Tuesday or Thursday, that means that all 10 of their runs will count for us to run. All right, whether they did it or not, because they're not there. They're not bringing themselves there. All right, so that's how we're gonna run. That's how we're gonna balance the attendance, balance you guys shooting, balance you guys getting stronger. So it's a 4-pronged thing. And we're going to balance all of that because we do need to do all those things. We do need to run. We do need to show up. We do need to do the strengthening. We do need to do the shooting. So it's those 4 things. But every time that you don't do one of those, it'll make the other 3 stronger. So it's like we almost can't lose like this. So I'll explain it better tonight. I'll bring some more coins for you guys to give out, or for you guys to actually accept. You guys gave 1 coin to your partner. Now you guys will get a coin if you come on Thursday. All right, what up, Wes? So, and then we have our movie on Saturday at 4:30. But don't forget, I said all this because of the story of the day. We need to map out the things that we want. All right? We need to see what we want. You need to see what you want. Map it out, and then we take a path to get there. All right, so I'm just letting you guys practice that thing, and that's what we're doing. All right, let's see the first thing that we're talking about. We got, did you know there was only 1 instance in NBA history of a player recording 4 made 3-pointers and 4 blocks in consecutive games? That is Victor Wembanyama, and he's done it 4 games in a row. He is indeed an alien. All right, he has some alienistic stats. All right, and it's really funny. Through all these stats, he has like more 3-pointers than like Trae Young and Steph Curry at this point. He has more rebounds than like Charles Barkley at this point. He has like more points than like LeBron at this point. Like he's off to a better start historically in every category than like the main people of every single category. Could he be the greatest of all time? He's definitely unique, I'll tell you that. And he's going to have a crazy, crazy career if it continues to go. Good job to Victor Wembanyama. What are we doing for our open gym today? Got the clap game. We'll start off with that. I like that game. We'll do it for everybody. Then one-on-one mid-post, we might do that for everybody too. But then for the other stuff, we're going to let some people just play on one end. All right? And they're going to have open gym like normal. But on the other end, we're going to have our elite team guys do the rest of the stuff. We might add 2-on-1 break for everybody. Talk about flares real quick. Possibly go over back baseline out of bounds defense, 5-second count extension. We'll go over that stuff really quickly. But for the other side, I got a whole new game plan for you guys because this is how I want it to be for every team. They must go over the curriculum stuff. But after that, it's kind of like whatever you guys need. All right? So if we need to go over this extra, we will. If we don't, then we can move on to other stuff. And I have a whole game plan for you guys all the way through July because we are winning. So let's be perfect at this stuff. Try to bring it. Make sure you guys go over those plays on your own because we will go over them at practice as well. But the quicker that you guys can get through them, the better. Okay? So heads up for all that stuff. That's what we're doing today. Now, let's check out some highlights. Now, today's highlights. Dude, we had a highlight-filled day. One of them was LeBron, and I was like, oh, is that going to be the number one play? Then I saw what happened, and I was like, oh, no, it's not number one. Jeez, this is one of the best highlight days in the world for the year, and the top 3 should all be like considered for number one highlights ever. Watch the highlights.
Number 4. At number 3, he's back. Zion Williamson taking the pill.
That was number 3. Now I know we're sick and tired of seeing Zion do this dunk and then take 20 games off, but he can still do this dunk with all those Dunkin' Donuts in his stomach. That's amazing.
Doing a windmill, the nifty 360 from Zion Williamson. Somehow that is number 3, so you know it's a good night. This was number 1 all night long. It's the king going strong.
I think that this is an amazing dunk, okay? As a guy who used to be able to dunk, I'm telling you, well, this is very, very hard. I guarantee you if Michael Jordan did this dunk, Michael Jordan basically did this as a layup in a game, and it was like the best play of his life. If Michael Jordan did this dunk, it would be his best dunk in the history of his game. All right, this dunk going up with the right hand, switching and windmilling to the left hand over a 7-footer is really, really complex. But now LeBron's a machine. He's very, very big, so of course he can do this dunk. But he still did it. And he's in year 97 right now.
Lively by name, lively by game, but he better learn the king's name because LeBron gets a royal flush in at number 2.
But this is the best one right here. All right, the Utah Jazz were down by 3. And they sunk, I think it was Sexton, sunk a great 3-point shot to tie the game. But it wasn't over yet.
But at number 1, game tied. Trae lets it fly and calls good night.
That is an actual jump shot. I know everyone's kind of like, oh yeah, we're used to the threes by now. That was a half-court jump shot. legitimately to win the game. It wasn't a heave. It wasn't luck. It was like I lined this up. I measured it. I knew it was going in. That was a shot. He deserves to just wave at the crowd. Reese's Pieces to everybody.
In Utah, Trae Young from way outside letting it fly, and the Atlanta Hawks chalk up a victory in Salt Lake. Trae waves goodnight, landed at number 1 on the
get the too cold thing too. I'm loving it. All right, those are some highlights happen to happen all in the same exact night. I bet you Zion was thinking right when he did that dunk, number 1 play, baby, number 1 play, and they were like, nah, not quite. Anyways, let's check the trivia question today. Trivia question today is, the Celtics and the Lakers have the most championships, But who's in third? Who's in third place for most championships? Does anyone know? All right, the Celtics and the Lakers. Celtics are number one, sadly. Lakers are right behind them. All right? And of course, the Lakers are going to win this year, so they're going to tie them again. No, probably not. All right? But maybe the Celtics might go negative. Maybe they'll find out that they did steroids last year. And they'll take it away from them. All right? But no, who's third place? That's the question. Who is the third place team all time in most championships? I'll tell you this, it's not the Utah Jazz. Were you going to write down the Utah Jazz? Well, it's not. It's not them. They actually have 0 championships. That's the answer. The Warriors are the answer. And it is not even close to the top 2 if you want to see it real quick. It is crazy. All right, we got the NBA champions right here. These are all their years that they won it. I mean, mostly because they had a stacked team in the 60s, but whatever. Who am I to say? A little too late, Josiah. All right, but no. But below them is the Lakers. And let me see. So that's the Celtics. That's the Lakers. And then these teams, let me see if I can make it smaller for you. Can we see this thing? Where's my Chrome? Move that. No, not that one. This one right there. There we go. All right. So the Celtics have the Celtics have 18. The Lakers have 17. Then it goes down to 7. 18, 17, then 7 for the Warriors. And these last 4 have propelled them to this level. Then it goes down to 6 for the Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls. Almost basically 6 in a row because he took those years off in between. Then the Spurs. Then it goes down to Miami real quick, and Philly and Detroit. Then everyone else just has like 2, the Bucks, the Rockets, and the Knicks. And then from there, it's a bunch of teams with just 1. And then these are the teams with 0. As long as the Los Angeles Clippers never win, I'm happy. But man, we need some more teams to win some championships. This is how you spread the word throughout the NBA. Because if your team never has a chance to win, that kind of sucks. But yeah, I think people are tired of seeing the Celtics and my Lakers keep winning. But third place ain't bad. All right, the Warriors right there with Chicago right behind them. All right, OKC winning this year. OKC gonna win? I don't know. I'll see you guys in a second, right after these messages. Cannot wait to get back to all that stuff. Seriously, man. Anyways, look at what happened today or last week or maybe a week and a half ago. So, okay, wait. You have to watch this. Watch this real quick. We want to know: is it a conspiracy? Do women referees suck? That's the question. All right. Now, logically, no, they do not. All right, that's stupid. All right, what I think it is, people like to say it's a DEI or something like that higher and things like that. Maybe, but it's got to start somewhere. All right, so what happened was basically like there was like 50 years of refereeing, and no women were basically in refereeing, so they didn't really grow up doing it. That's just how it is. Now they're trying to start it. They're trying to jumpstart it somehow, and it's really hard to be an NBA ref. Especially when you have to balance like making money and stuff like that, okay? All right, so they just throw a few women in there because they're like, we got to start somewhere. And maybe they aren't the best. And I'm okay with that. But at the same time, watch what happens. Wemby falls down after Joel Embiid got kicked out or something like that. And then she kicked out Andre Drummond just because Wembanyama just fell down. It was like a weird series of plays. But what I like afterwards is she apologized. I've never seen that my entire life. She was like, I messed up with the bad word involved. But yes. He just tripped. And she corrected herself. Now, she was being blocked. She actually couldn't see the play. But if you can't see it, you shouldn't call it. They were arguing before, and so she kind of assumed. Then she comes over and she goes, uninject him. I messed up. Then he comes back onto the court. This is not a great look, but I'm glad. I think it's an amazing look, too, because this is the play that she messed up earlier. I don't think that was a mistake. I mean, it could have been a charge. That one could have been banned either way. And then this one, she did mess up on. I just happened to be both were her. And what I say is this: if you have all eyes on you, it will be tougher. And some of you guys are going to be on the edge of being starters to bench players to off. And if you mess up, it matters more than if other people mess up. That's just how it is. And I've been there before. I'm there now. As a black man, it kind of sucks sometimes. Where if I mess up, it means more than some white dude messed up. All right. So this is how it is. And the only thing I like about all of this is Joel Embiid right there. He's yelling at her like she's a human being. Oh, and people are like, he shouldn't yell at a woman like that. It's like, dude, he yells at other refs. I like that. Treat everyone the same. And you know what? If another ref did this, they would probably make fun of him, but it wouldn't stand out as much because he doesn't have long, flowing blonde hair. So I'm not against this. Well, I'm not against them, and it's going to take some bumps and bruises to get more women reffing in the NBA, and I think that it should happen. And maybe they're not as qualified. Who cares? It's a referee. Figure it out. All right, she's not horrible. Anyways, moving on. Let's check the homework. All right, who's been posting this homework? All right, now I talked about what we're going to do for the homework, guys, and I'm going to have you guys check yourselves, so you guys can just ask each other, do whatever, right before the practice starts, but I'm going to need that number. All right, I'm going to have you guys stand by each other. If your partner's not there, then that's an automatic 10, but you tell me how much that you take off. We will figure out the number from there. All right, for everyone else, keep posting. If you want to post the Monday, Wednesday, Friday stuff as well, you guys can always do that. I'm not really pushing the workout stuff, but you should do the workout stuff, obviously. All right, but you don't have to do the workout stuff. That won't count for your runs. All right, so let's see if you guys can just do that out of the smartness of your heart, kindness of your heart. You know what I mean. So good job doing homework right now. Now, however, the homework for the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You know what? I'll let you off the running for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't care, because homework is homework to me. As long as you did something for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you guys can take off for that. So you guys shouldn't ever have to run. But if you want to make it tougher for yourself, you guys can say, okay, did I do the Monday, Wednesday, Friday homework too? That's a lot. That is a lot. We don't need to over push you guys. But that's that. Good job doing homework for today. And let's check out the last thing on our list. It's an interesting one. All right. Now, this is a smart base path run in baseball. I know you guys don't know about baseball, but this dude falls down while he's stealing second. And he does it just to get the attention of everybody, and the other guy steals home. Watch this.
Smartest base running plays that I've ever seen. Because just a few years ago when Kentucky was dominating college baseball with their base running, they thought of this genius play when they had runners on first and third and the pitcher was a lefty. Since the pitcher can't see the runner at third once he gets set, this makes stealing home for the runner at third much easier. However, on a normal steal of home, the entire infield typically screams something like runner, alerting the pitcher that the runner is stealing home and he normally will get the out at the plate. But in this case with Kentucky, both the runner at first and third take off at the same time, meaning that when the infield screams to alert the pitcher, he just thinks it's the runner trying to steal second base. But on top of that, the runner at first intentionally trips and falls on his face, which confuses everyone apart from the runner who just stole home and earned an easy run for his team. And by the time the pitcher knew what was happening, he was so confused that the guy who literally just fell on his face right in front of him was able to get up and steal second base anyways. This play...
Alright, so what do you guys think about that stuff? What do you guys think about trick plays in general? What I think about them is, it's weird. Baseball has so many trick plays. And basketball, I mean, we have the barking play, if you guys don't know about that one. We have the inbounds taking a charge play. We have, that's about it. Trick plays. I can't think of any more trick plays that we have in basketball. Oh, running out of bounds and running through the lobby, but they kind of stopped that one. is basketball free of trick plays? I say no. I think because we have the fake behind the backs, because we have no-look passes, that is our creativity. And we have so many trick plays, basically trick plays, that we don't call them tricks anymore. Going between your legs, going a fake in and out. We have a ton of trick plays where the only ones that really get acknowledged are like new trick plays. Kind of like how the Boston Celtics were eating up the clock by rolling the ball in bounds because the 24-second shot clock doesn't start until you touch the ball. And they would roll the ball down, but the game clock keeps going. So they were eating up like a minute of play. That is like a trick play. But once more teams start to do it, now it's like a normal play. So I think the difference between baseball and basketball is that our trick plays happen almost every single possession. All right, we're screening people, backdooring, we're going like this. We're like all basketball is one big trick play, and we get very, very used to it. And that's why baseball's boring. Maybe they need more trick plays, like hiding the ball in the glove and things like that. It's a very, very strange sport, but this was cool. Can you guys think of other trick plays that I haven't mentioned? All right, because I mean, I'm down for trick plays. I'm Mr. Throw the ball off the backboard to the guy on the opposite side of the court. If you've never seen me play, it's crazy. So anyways, we will be playing tonight. Make sure you guys show up on time. Don't forget that the quote of the day is be quick, but don't hurry. I've put the game times on the website. We have a 9 o'clock game for the older team, eighth graders. I think it's 9. And then the other time is like 10:50. And then the younger kids, you guys go at like through 2:30 and like 3:30 or something like that. All right, it's something like that. But make sure you guys sign up for it. It's only going to be 12 spots. All right, sign up for it and then show up 30 minutes before. All right, for the elite team, guys, I will try to put you guys all together during these games. But eventually, I want to give you guys just your own team. All right, so we'll sign up like two middle school teams instead of just one, and we'll say people aren't allowed to join this team once we get going. All right, because I do want you guys preparing. Playing games is a huge part of it. All right, or if we do play together, I'll make sure you guys play together out there on the court during your time, especially if we only have like 3 extras. Well, we will figure that part out. I'm not too worried about that. But by the end of the summer, I want us to be rolling over local teams, blasting them by like 97,000 points, and I'll teach you guys how to do that day by day. Another day starts tonight. So I'll see you guys soon. That's all that I think that I got. And we need some more Taiwan people signing up as well. Anything else here? I think that's it. We need some more volunteers. So if you guys know anyone that wants a program for free, let them know. All right, that's all that I got, guys. All right, I will talk to y'all soon at the workout. So show up on time. If you want to show up early, we'll run through plays too. All right, that's my time. Talk to y'all later. Cue my music. I'm out. Peace.
What do we force? So do